Welcome back to Speak Easy English with David. I am David, your English teacher, your guide, and your partner on this journey. I am so truly happy to sit down with you again today. Thank you for clicking on this video, and thank you for taking time to practice your English with me. Today, we are going to talk about a very exciting, beautiful, and inspiring topic. We are going to talk about a long journey. In our lesson today, we are going to listen to a comforting story about a young man named Leo. Leo lives in a very small, quiet town in the countryside. He has never traveled far from home. But one morning, he decides to go on a very long journey to visit his sister, Julia, who lives in a big, busy city near the ocean. Through a bus, a train, and a taxi, Leo discovers the magic of travel and learns that a long journey can make your heart grow. As always, I am going to speak very slowly and very clearly. I will use very simple grammar and easy words so your mind can completely relax. You do not need to feel any stress, and you do not need to feel any anxiety. Just sit back, listen with a calm heart, and let the English words enter your mind peacefully. After the story, we will do our special repeat after me speaking practice. So, please, take a very deep breath in, let the air out slowly, and let's begin. It is a quiet, fresh Monday morning. The sun is just starting to rise, painting the sky in soft shades of orange, pink, and yellow. The birds are singing sweet songs in the tall trees. In a small, wooden house in a quiet countryside town, a young man named Leo is awake. Leo is 24 years old. He has a very kind face, warm brown eyes, and he is wearing a comfortable gray sweater. Leo is packing a small brown suitcase. He packs 3 t-shirts, a pair of blue jeans, a warm jacket, and a camera. He also packs a small gift for his sister. Today is a very important day for Leo. Today he is going on a long journey. Leo's sister, Julia, moved to the big city of Oceanside 1 year ago. Oceanside is very far away. It is hundreds of miles from Leo's quiet town. Leo has never traveled to a big city before. He has never been on a train, and he has never seen the ocean. Leo feels very excited, but in his stomach, he also feels a little bit nervous.
I can do this.
Leo whispers to himself. He closes his suitcase. He takes a deep breath, smiles, and walks out of his front door. First, Leo must walk to the town bus station. The air is cool, and the morning mist is rising from the green fields. Leo carries his brown suitcase in his hand. He arrives at the small bus station at exactly 7 o'clock. A large green bus pulls up. The doors open with a soft hiss. Leo smiles at the bus driver.
Good morning.
Leo says in his gentle voice.
1 ticket to the central train station, please.
Good morning.
The driver says with a warm smile.
That will be $5.
Leo hands the driver a $5 bill. The driver gives him a white paper ticket. Leo walks down the aisle of the bus and sits next to a window. He places his suitcase near his feet. The bus begins to move. Leo looks out the window. He watches his quiet town slowly disappear. He sees the bakery, the library, and his favorite oak tree pass by. Soon, the bus is driving on a long highway. Leo sees green hills, beautiful farms, and small horses eating grass. The sound of the bus engine is a low, gentle hum. It is very relaxing. Leo closes his eyes and enjoys the movement. After 2 hours, the green bus stops. Central train station, the driver calls out. Leo opens his eyes, takes his brown suitcase, and steps off the bus. The train station is huge. It is much bigger than the bus station. There are hundreds of people walking in all directions. Some people are rushing, some are carrying heavy bags, and some are looking at a giant black screen with white letters. The screen shows the times of the trains. Leo feels a little bit lost. The station is very loud. Go the wheels of the suitcases on the floor. Leo walks slowly to the ticket counter. Behind the glass sits a kind woman with silver hair. Leo says clearly,
I want to buy a ticket to Oceanside, please. I want to sit next to the window.
The woman smiles.
Of course. The next train to Oceanside leaves at 10 o'clock from platform number 4. The price is $30.
Leo pays for his ticket.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Have a wonderful journey.
Leo walks to platform 4. A long, sleek, blue train is waiting there. Leo finds his carriage and steps inside. He finds his seat, number 22, right next to a clean glass window. He puts his suitcase in the compartment above his head and sits down. Leo is amazed. The train is so fast. The trees and fields outside are flying past. He feels like he is flying. For 4 hours, the train travels across the country. Leo sees big rivers, deep forests, and dark tunnels through the mountains. When the train goes through a tunnel, everything is black for a moment. And then, boom, the bright sunlight returns. At 1 o'clock, Leo feels hungry. He reaches into his backpack and pulls out an apple and a simple cheese sandwich. He eats his lunch slowly while watching the beautiful world go by. Slowly, the view outside the window changes. The green fields disappear. Now, Leo sees tall buildings, busy streets, and many cars. The train is entering the big city. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the train stops. Leo's heart beats fast with excitement. He takes his suitcase and steps off the train. The air here feels different. It is warm, and it smells fresh, like salt and water. Leo walks out of the station. He sees tall palm trees shaking in the wind. In the distance, he can see a bright blue line. It is the ocean.
It is so beautiful.
But the city is also very busy. There are yellow taxis blowing their horns. There are people talking loudly on their phones. Leo needs to find Julia's apartment. He has her address written on a small piece of paper. Leo walks to a yellow taxi parked near the curb. The taxi driver, a friendly young man, opens the window.
Need a ride, friend?
The driver asks.
Yes, please.
Leo says. He hands the driver the paper with the address.
Can you take me to this address, please?
Oceanside Boulevard, number 42. You got it. Put your bag in the back and climb in.
The driver says. Leo sits in the comfortable back seat of the taxi. The taxi drives through the city streets. Leo looks out the window in wonder. He sees colorful shops, people riding bicycles, and outdoor cafes where people are drinking cold drinks. Finally, the taxi stops in front of a beautiful white apartment building. Just across the street is the sandy beach and the blue ocean waves crashing on the shore. Leo pays the driver. Leo stands on the sidewalk, holding his brown suitcase. He looks up at the white building. Suddenly, the front door of the building opens. A young woman with long, curly hair runs out. It is Julia. Julia runs to him and throws her arms around his neck. She hugs him very, very tightly. Leo hugs her back. He feels so warm and happy. The tiredness in his legs completely disappears. Leo walks into the apartment building with his sister. His heart is full of happiness, peace, and a new feeling of courage. He knows that this long journey has changed him. He is no longer just a quiet boy from a small town. He is a traveler. He is ready to explore more of the beautiful world. Now, my wonderful friend, it is time for our repeat after me speaking practice. This is the moment where we unlock your speaking confidence and make your pronunciation clear and beautiful. Speak out loud in your room. Let your voice ring out with strength. Remember, practicing out loud trains your tongue and your brain to speak English naturally without any stress. Let's practice together. Today I am going on a long journey. I pack my small brown suitcase. The green bus drives on the highway. I want to buy a train ticket, please. I like to sit next to the window. The train moves very fast and smoothly. I can see the beautiful blue ocean. The taxi driver has a friendly smile. I am so happy to see my family. Travel makes my heart feel very brave. Now, my friend, I am going to tell a short part of Leo's story again. This time, I will speak at a natural, slightly conversational speed. Do not worry if you miss a few individual words. Just relax your ears, trust your brain, and focus on the natural rhythm and melody of the conversational English sentences. Leo was a 24-year-old man from a quiet countryside town who decided to go on a long journey to visit his sister, Julia, in the big city of Oceanside. He packed his suitcase, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness because he had never traveled far before. His journey began with a relaxing green bus ride to the central train station, where he bought a window seat ticket on a fast blue train. During the 4-hour train ride, he enjoyed looking at beautiful forests, mountains, and rivers while eating a simple sandwich. When he finally arrived in Oceanside, he took a yellow taxi to Julia's apartment building right next to the beautiful beach. Seeing his sister and hugging her made Leo realize that even though the journey was long and a bit scary at first, it gave him the courage to see the world as a brave traveler. You did an absolutely magnificent job today. I am so incredibly happy and deeply proud that you stayed, listened to the story, and practiced your pronunciation with me until the very end of this entire lesson. You are a truly wonderful and dedicated student. If Leo's story brought comfort to your heart and helped you feel more peaceful about your English journey today, please click that like button right now. Your likes are incredibly powerful because they tell the YouTube algorithm to find this slow, gentle lesson and share it with thousands of other wonderful students across the world who want to learn English calmly and without pressure. Remember to share this video with a friend, a classmate, or anyone in your life who has been working very hard and needs a little reminder to stay happy and hopeful. Let this story be a sweet surprise gift to them. And if you want to keep expanding your vocabulary, improving your listening comprehension, and building your real-world speaking confidence with me every single week, please click that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Keep practicing, stay calm, and always remember that a kind gesture can change a heart forever. I will see you in our very next lesson. Bye-bye.